Hi, my friends. How are you today? I hope you're doing amazing. If you're listening to this in real time, it is August, and last month I turned 50. I also made a decision. I also decided that I'm going to step into my goddess era. And I'm going to explain to you what that means because you're like, roll your eyes. Oh my God, what are you talking about? Um, this year my word was soar. And it was sore because I really wanted to go high in my business, in my self-development, and in everything in my life. I wanted to soar. And as I turned 50 and I realized, heck yeah, this is going to be my best year, I kind of wanted to step into a different era. And I thought the word goddess just popped in my head. And so I'm like, well, I mean, that sounds a little like, oh, people are going to think I'm a goddess, but it's nothing actually about what anybody else thinks about me. It's what I think of myself. And I think that is soaring. And I think it's what is this era is all about. This is a whole new beginning for me. 50 is not an end. I am just starting. I have so many things in the work that I'm so excited about. This is definitely like my personal shift. And so when the word goddess came to my mind, I'm like, all right, well, first of all, what does that mean, right? What does that mean? So when you look it up and you kind of dig into it a little bit, what a goddess means is first of all, there's like four things, but first of all, deep self-worth. Like you know your value, right? You have healthy boundaries with other. I know what my worth is. This is something that I struggle with and I have struggled with my whole entire life. My whole life, to be honest with you. But it is something that I think becomes clearer every single year. And definitely going into my 50s, I want to know that I am worthy. I want to know that I have value and that I have healthy boundaries and I am worth those boundaries. I am worth soaring, right? So having that deep self-worth is really being a part of being a goddess. And I'm not saying we have to be 100% at all of these, but this is something that we're really going to try to like be in this era. So we are really definitely into our self-worth. And that doesn't mean other people aren't worth anything. You know I don't believe that. That's why I have this podcast. This is why I put myself out there. Like I don't have to put myself out there. I want to because I want to be able to help women because I know their self-worth as well. Which brings me to the second part of goddess energy, and that is compassion. And I know you have compassion. I know you do. And I know that I have compassion. I definitely want to treat people around me with kindness and grace. I mean, grace is one of my five G's, right? Go on a little side tangent. If you don't know my five G's, these are things that I live my life by. And they are grace, giving myself grace, giving other people grace. It is grit, knowing that I can get the work done. It is gratitude because I am so grateful for the abundance in my life. It is glee because we are only here once, so let's have fun. And it is gal gangs because my community, you guys, are the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that compassion is a big part of it. The third part is intuition. Really learning to trust that inner voice that guides your choices, that guides your life. And Reiki has absolutely helped me do this. Intuition is something that I've been trying really hard to lean in with, like giving myself the space and time to listen to my body. Your body will tell you what it wants and what it needs. And it will be louder and louder until it happens. Hence my Crohn's. I was not dealing with stress right in my early 20s, and my body told me and told me until I got Crohn's and got really, really sick. So listening to your body, listening to your intuition is so key. And creativity. Just being able to, um, this doesn't mean you have to go paint, but if you can paint, that's amazing. But like being able to create beautiful things in your life, being able to create beautiful things for other people. So these four things are what the internet said makes are like signs of the inner goddess energy: deep self-worth, compassion, intuition, and creativity. And I thought, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. But what I had to do, what brought me to this point is definitely, letting go of the old beliefs. And that goes back to like that self-worth thing, right? Like I am worthy. I am worthy. And part of being worthy means going back to my 5 Gs is that part of being like worthy is that I can rest, and that's not laziness, but also I can work hard. And just because I am in this new era doesn't mean that I don't have to work out anymore. I can just lay around. Somebody's going to fan me and feed me grapes, all that good stuff. No, what it means is I know I'm a badass, right? I know that I can get out and I can lift weights. My plan actually, when I get back into the school system, is to join a gym and start lifting weights more than what I do at home. Get some muscles, right? So that's part of my plan. But also knowing that there's times for rest and that's okay too, right? So kind of those different things. Knowing that this season, this goddess era is about me and me stepping into that era and what that also does for everybody else. I know that when I take care of myself, I am taking care of my family because if you have heard of like when mama's happy, everybody's happy, that's so true. And also in this era, like it is winding down in our household. Peyton's gonna be a senior this year. One more year with her in the house. I can't even like go into that subject because I will bawl on you guys. But like I am starting to step into that season where like it's going to be me, Trevor, and the pets. That's what it's going to be. And I need to take care of myself so that I can show up for them. But also, I can be there when the girls call me for advice, when they need someone to lean on. When eventually someday they have grandchildren and I want to be there with them. They're also at this amazing age where we take adventures and trips all the time. And I don't want to be that person who isn't in the pictures, who isn't doing the adventures, who isn't going on the walk, who isn't playing the games. Actually, I don't play games with the Fortons because that's a whole nother story. But in general, I want to be the person who can do all of that, right? I don't want my body to fail me. I don't want my mind to fail me. I don't want my self-worth to fail me, all of those things. So I'm really like, you know what? I am going to step into my goddess era. And there's definitely things that help me with this. Again, um, community. So I'm going to go to my 143 method because this just encompasses everything that's going to take me into this era and keep me there. It's a lifestyle. It's not a fad. It's not a diet. It's not restrictions. It is a lifestyle. And that is the key. So the one of 143 is community. And that is you guys. That is my Arbonne family. That is the community that I have and that are my clients in Arbonne. Like community that is my family. So community is so important to have that around you. You need the people around you that believe in you. My husband and mother-in-law just put some posts about fizzes on social, and I was like, oh, that means so much to me. That means more than almost anything that they put actual posts on there for me. So once, the community that believes in you, believes in what you're doing, who shows up for you just like you show up for them, who have the same morals, the same goals as you. So, sometimes that means pruning or having those boundaries around you because I am no longer in that season where I want to be around people who aren't motivated, who aren't ready to do better for themselves, who don't want to live their best life. I'm like, let's live our best life, right? Goddess energy. That's what I want. So I want to be around other people who have that energy. That's what I really want. So community is so, so important. The four things are products. And this is what I call like my green goddess energy blend. It's my green goddess juice, is my goddess go juice, it is my goddess. So this is what really helps me. And it is the green synergy because that has 100% changed my gut and therefore my life. Because if you have a happy gut, you have a happy life, period. Just don't care, you just do. I've had very, very unhappy guts, and I know that you can fake being happy, but you are really happy. So the green synergy, because not only does it do that, it has the powerhouse veggies, it has the powerhouse fruits, it has the collagen builders for my hair and for my skin. And it has the pro and prebiotics, the digestive enzymes that have helped my gut as a person with Crohn's so much. It is also the fizz because it is clean energy. I was again so blessed when my mother-in-law and Trevor put a thing on social talking about how they're weaning themselves off from afternoon coffees by having this and they feel so much better, like hallelujah. Yes, so it is the fizz. It is also the clean tox tea because that is just, helping toxify your kidneys and your liver, which we all need, especially with all the crap they put in food, right? So there are those three things, and then there is the protein powder that is the tastiest powder, the most amazing thing I have ever had. I've been using protein powders almost my whole entire life, and usually chugging them back feeling like crap. These actually taste good. I don't have to chug them, and I got one right now. And they do not make me feel like gassy, bloated, any of those things. So it's the products. But here's the next part, the three. These are your lifestyles, your lifestyles. So the community is going to help you get going. The four products are going to help you get going. And then there is the lifestyles. And number one is hydrate. Hydrate, people. Hydrate. Electrolytes are huge right now. We're finding out how amazing they are for you. I personally don't like ones that taste salty, so I love ours. I love to put them in my afternoon goddess juice, but it is also like when you wake up in the morning, drink some water. Before you have caffeine, drink some water, hydrate your body. It's the cheapest thing to do for your health because water can be free or close to it if you are in a place like me where I have a well water. So, water helps your skin. It helps everything flow in your body better. It is the cheapest thing for your health. If you are looking for a health ritual, water is key. Hydrating is key. The second thing is moving your body. I want to do 10,000 steps almost every day that I can. I would say I average at a 30-day month, probably like 27, which is pretty darn good, right? I also, like I said, want to start lifting heavier weights. I lift weights throughout the week, but I'm thinking maybe I'm just gonna level up in this goddess era, right? So, moving your body, lifting your weights, that is so good for you. And then it's eating clean. I see so many people who eat not clean, who eat things with preservatives, who eat things that aren't real food, who restrict themselves of food. No, eat clean, eat clean. Now, this also means because I was just on vacation and I had ice cream 3 times, I'm not gonna lie. 3 times I had ice cream. I'm not gonna just like, and I don't do that every week, but like, don't say no to everything because when you say no to everything, you start feeling guilty, you get the shoulds, all of that stuff. But in general, in your lifestyle, that's what you do. 143, 143. So easy. And this has brought me into feeling like a goddess. This has helped me. And when it helps me, it helps my family, right? So this isn't a time, now that I've turned 40, to shrink or to slow down. It is not a time to do any of that. I'm actually stepping into more confidence, more clarity. I'm letting go of having to control things, of having guilt around change. I am owning my power in a quieter, grounded way. And what I want to tell you is that I want this for you too. It is not too late. I don't care your age. I don't care if you're in perimenopause. I don't care if you're turning 50, 60, 70, 80. You're not too late because it is the small daily choices, the small daily habits, the lifestyle that counts. And you can start messy. You just have to start. You can start with one change today. Maybe that is drinking water when you get up. Start with one thing and then take the next step and the next step. And being able to do this and choosing yourself without feeling guilty, without feeling anything, You can say, I am in my goddess era, and it's not like braggy. It's not all those things. Saying I'm in my goddess era is saying I am ready to step into me and take care of myself. And I will be able to take care of other people so much better because I'm doing this for myself. You deserve it. You know, I always say choose you. I always say choose you. Choose yourself. I love you. I know you're worthy. I know you're a goddess. I know you're a goddess just like me. And it can be hard, and I'm practicing saying it, but we are goddesses. Let's step into this era together. Grab my hand. Let's do this. I love you. Goddess era. Let's do it.